Carol on the way over what time you think we'd get out of here tonight. She said about 8. We haven't even done the welcome yet. Doesn't that come before like the welcome? Well, listen, welcome everyone. Great to see you all. Great to be here. I want to thank Linda and the Federation for making politics fun again. Great time here in Atlantic County. It's a little different. I'm sure Jack will tell you. We get a lot of backstabbing and a bunch of BS in other places. Here in Atlantic County, if we disagree, we don't like it, we just tell you. And so we're able to have our little disagreements and get along and love what we do and bring great government to the people of this county. Thank you very much, and wonderful for me to be here.
The most wonderful Michelle Purdy.
It's my absolute honor and privilege to present the Heart of Gold Award in honor of Mary Beth Davis. She's the wife of our former chairman, Keith Davis. Mary Beth passed away in 2012. She left behind Keith and 2 adorable boys, Harrison and Henry, but her legacy lives on today. I knew Mary Beth. She was loving, kind, and always liked to have a good time. And she would have loved to have been here tonight, and she would have been proud that this award is being presented to Michelle. Michelle is a lifelong resident of Galloway Township, a lifelong Republican. She's the mother to Don, John, Emily, and Caitlin Purdy. She's a sister, she's a daughter, she's an aunt. She's also the wife to our charming, loving, warm and fuzzy, soft-spoken, and teddy bear of a man, Chairman Purdy. Michelle is the president of the Galloway Republican Club. She is the state representative for the Atlantic County Committee woman for the state of New Jersey, and she's also on the board of the Atlantic County Federation for Republican Women. Michelle has dedicated her life by volunteering for her family, her friends, the schools, her kids' sports, and it's my understanding that she never missed any of your events. You're very lucky to have Michelle as your mom. She has done so much for Atlantic County Republicans, including coordinating the early voting drive in Galloway, which helped Republicans win before Election Day. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle always goes out of her way to make everybody feel more than welcome. My kids love coming to her summer pool party, and they end up bringing a boatload of their friends. My son Tony loves driving with Uncle Don Purdy in the tow truck on the 4th of July. Yes, I do leave Moorgate to go to Galloway on the 4th of July. And I do it because of Michelle and because she brings thousands of people to come to that parade. And it's all made possible because of you. We all have a lot of fun with Michelle. I've had the best laughs of my life with Michelle, whether it be driving home from an event, being on a 4-way conference call with June Burns and Joe Girallo and Michelle, when I almost got into an accident because I was laughing so much. Or when Don Purdy calls at night and he says, "You have a minute?" I know it's going to be a long one. I said, "Michelle, pour yourself a glass of wine. I'm going to have one too." And Purdy goes on and talks about all the problems we have. I said, "Purdy, we're fine. No one's under indictment. Everybody's about And I hear Michelle laughing in the back, and it just makes everything go away. When I entered politics, I wasn't expecting to have over 31,000 more friends, but I couldn't do it without Michelle and the support of the Atlantic County Federation for Republican Women. I'm proud to call Michelle a trusted confidant, a voice of reason. Purdy. Sometimes I can even count on her to just give me really good advice, and I consider you a friend. You're truly a special person, Michelle. Congratulations, Michelle, on the 2025 Heart of Gold Award. It's well deserved. Thank you for everything you do, and we all love you.
Come back because there's more. There's proclamation.
All right, Michelle, this is a proclamation from Senator Vince Polistina, Don Guardian, and Claire Swift. It's basically saying how much you've done for Atlantic County and for the state of New Jersey. We really appreciate everything you do. So, congratulations.
Done. Are you good, man? Look, done. Good, look. Nice. Good job. Good job. Thanks. I just want everybody.
On behalf of the Atlantic County Commissioners and our sheriff, Jim. I had the pleasure of meeting Michelle when I decided to run for commissioner. She's always a pleasure, always a smile on her face. She's smart. She works for all of us. Then I had the pleasure of working with her on the Reagan district. I spoke to her morning, noon, and night for weeks to come. She supports every one of us, from Galloway County to the state to the United States of America. So here I stand today. I nominate Michelle for Lieutenant Governor. Do I have a second? In all seriousness, you guys, she really does. She works tirelessly for her family, for Don, for all of us. So it's a pleasure to nominate her. To honor her with a resolution from the county commissioners. Thank you for all that you
do. Be very brief, like your senator. Heart of Gold is a perfect description of Michelle. Don's been described as Wreck-It Ralph, Hope Smash, and then Michelle. I'm going to stop there. So a couple years ago, I said that Michelle had 5 children, and she corrected me. I'm like, no, Don's the 5th one. So Michelle has a heart of gold, as Drew said. She does so much for so many people in this room and her family. Michelle, congratulations and thank you from all of us. Don, are you tearing up? I think Don's tearing up. I'm going to call him out.
Make sure you stay to the end, Rich. You're off the hook, Jack.
Long story short, I was going to get up here and crack a couple jokes about Don Purdy. If you're ever feeling down about yourself, just remember, Don married Michelle. Anything is possible in this world. The congressman really wanted to be here tonight, but he's stuck in D.C. with everything that's going on. We got a 1-seat margin in the House. But he was going to have a lot of fun with this speech. So, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait for that speech, and, we'll talk a little more about you at that time. But, some of us knew Mary Beth when she was still around in 2012. And I remember Keith giving the eulogy at Mary Beth's funeral, and something that always stuck with me from that speech he gave that day was about her casual elegance, and it was a design style she also happened to be really into as the art. I worked at the architecture firm that she did doing interior design. Michelle, you really embodied that casual elegance in our party and everything that you do. Always being there. I mean, let's face it. Without you, Don would be totally lost. On a good day, he's lost checking email without you. So, on behalf of the 330 million people in this country, on behalf of the United States Congress, I want to present you with this proclamation.
At the front. Move a little to the front. Right there. Good job.
Stand up.
Nice.
Can't see him.
Beautiful. Thank you. Good job. They always tell us.
You're just too good to be true. Don is so lucky to have you. You've helped make Galloway great. Now they have to share you with the state. And our state is so great. Once Jack gets elected, you're just too good to be true. We're so lucky to have you. Michelle Purdy, we think you're quite alright. You keep Don busy so we can have some free nights. He drives us crazy, you must be a saint or crazy too. Michelle Purdy, you love softball and kids too. We don't know how you did all that you did, but we are grateful to you. You're just too good to be true. We're so lucky to have you.
So I normally just get up here and talk, but
Where's the microphone?
there we go. I normally, well, first of all, thank you for coming to our hometown. Real pleasure to have you guys all here in Smithville tonight, so thank you so much. I normally get up at these things and just talk, but tonight I wanted to just say a couple important things. So, it is truly an honor to be here tonight alongside our next governor and receive this incredible award. The kindness, support, and encouragement I've received from the Atlantic County Federation of Republican Women has been truly amazing. As a child, I was blessed to have parents that deeply valued community. While they may not have been political as many of us are today, they poured their hearts into volunteering, especially with our local youth. The spirit of service inspired me early on to continue and guide much of what I do today. People often ask me why I choose to be involved in politics. You certainly do see the good, the bad, and the ugly. But in those moments, I wish they could see what I see. The incredible, tireless work being done by the dedicated people in this room. It's both humbling and inspiring. When you surround yourself with hard-working, like-minded people who want nothing more than to do what's right for their community, it never really feels like work at all. It feels like purpose. Giving of yourself without expecting anything in return is the greatest lesson we can pass on to our children and to one another. That's exactly what the Mary Beth Davis Heart of Gold Award represents. I remind my children every chance I get, kindness is free. The act is simple, yet profoundly impactful. Now more than ever, we need strong leaders. Our children are watching. It's both our responsibility and privilege to be change makers within our community. That is why I'm so humbled and deeply grateful for your support as I step into my new role as the New Jersey Republican Committee Woman for Atlantic County. I look forward to representing all of you at the state level, working hand in hand with my counterpart, Committeeman Bob Purdy, the incredible women of the Federation, our dedicated chairman, which I may be a little partial to, and the entire Atlantic County GOP. Together we have the power to do great things, and I can say proudly, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you all for this tremendous honor.